My name is Ryota Tanaka. I don't have friends or girlfriend and live a pretty bland and boring college student life. I mean, I've already got all my credits, so I'm really just a shut-in as a college student. I live in a small efficiency, mess with my PC every day. And one day, I got a package from my parents' house. It's an invitation to a high school class reunion. I don't have any real good memories, so I guess I'll skip. But I might be able to see Arono-san if I go. That's how I ended up going to the reunion. The day of the reunion.
Yo, it's been so long! You doing good?
Dude, you literally haven't changed at all.
I'm sticking out like crazy. All of the otaku friends I got along with didn't come. I shouldn't have come to the class reunion full of extroverts and social butterflies. But Arono-san, she's so adorable. Just catching a glimpse of her makes it totally worth coming here.
What? If it isn't the otaku, what are you doing here?
The guy that never came to school decided to come to the reunion, huh?
Ugh. These two are Sagio Ozai and Rui Majida. They were always at the center of attention in class, and honestly, they were my worst enemies at school.
So, how is it?
How is what?
Obviously, we're talking about finding a job. You at least used to be pretty smart, right?
At least, huh?
You got any job offers from Sweet Gigs?
I haven't got any job offers, actually.
Seriously? That's pretty sketchy considering the frame, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
By the way, I've got a job offer from a sick corporate job.
Yeah, and I've got a job offer same as Saigeo too!
Wow, that's really something else, you two. Wow.
Hey, you two.
Huh? Whoa, she's right there! She's so close.
What is it, Urano?
Can you not tell that Tanaka-kun doesn't like the two of you bothering him like that? You should stop that kind of bullying.
Urano-san actually remembered my name. I was always a little timid, so these two would always mess with me through high school. But Urano-san covered for me almost every time. She was the only person that talked to me fairly and as an equal. I was able to attend school until I graduated thanks to her.
Whatever. The reunion is getting lively now, so it's time to bust it out.
Yeah, the main event of today's reunion.
Main event?
All right, everyone, listen up. Saigeo Ozai and
I, Ryu Majida,
are going to get
married.
Huh?
Woo-hoo-hoo! Thanks, guys.
Thank you all. I'm going to share some of my happiness with all of you too.
You're acting as if all our classmates gathered together today to celebrate their engagement. We ended up disbanding after they broke the news to everyone. Ozai-kun and Majida-san had started a group for an after-party, but I didn't go, of course. I still don't feel right about everything. Maybe it's because I'm an introvert or something. I ended up seeing people that I didn't want to run into again during this reunion, but I was still satisfied. Why, you might be asking? Well, Urano-san. She was so cute, just like I remembered. I was able to talk to her even just a little, and that alone was enough for me to come to the reunion.
What about me?
Aruna-san!
Come on, you're acting like you just saw Bigfoot or something.
No, I just, what are you doing here?
Well, I really don't like getting together like that either. That's why I saw you going home and I figured I'd follow you.
I see.
Anyway, do you still make and design apps, Tanaka-kun?
Huh? Why?
I mean, you used to talk about it all the time when you were in high school, so... You probably don't remember. It's years ago now.
I remember. I haven't forgotten for a second. It was a very important memory to me. But I was just surprised that you remembered, Arano-san.
It's really something else. Making an app from scratch? I remember really respecting you for being able to do that.
I mean, I make apps, sure, but I'm thinking of starting my own business. I have something I've been cooking up, you know.
Starting your own business? That's incredible!
But I just can't find the courage to do it on my own. I can't take that extra step, you know? You're the first person I've talked to that I have been considering starting my own business, so...
I'm not really well versed in that kind of thing, so I can't really say just do it since it would be irresponsible, but I'll definitely be rooting for you. Besides, I think anything is possible with you, Tanaka-kun. I guess that's kind of irresponsible to say too, huh?
That's not true. You've always cheered me on and motivated me.
Huh? Always?
When I was in high school, I was halfway just a shut-in and didn't go to school, right?
Yeah, I remember you weren't in class often.
But the reason that I didn't quit school and just drop out entirely, the only reason that I was able to graduate was thanks to you, Arano-san.
Thanks to me?
I went to school pretty much just to see you, Arano-san. I came here today too because of you. I thought I might be able to see you, so I've always been able to push forward thanks to you, Arano-san.
Huh? What? Hang on, are you saying...
Arano-san!
Yes?
If you're interested, would you like to, be my friend?
Friends?
Right. You wouldn't want to be friends with a stupid introvert geek like me.
No, I thought you were going to ask me out with how things were going, so I was just really surprised is all.
Ask you out? Oh my.
Right. Friends, yeah. Let's be friends from here on out.
Yeah. I really never thought that this would ever have happened, but we started texting each other more often and going out on weekends together.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's all right, I just got here. What's going on? I'm too happy right now. We went all over the place. I went from being inside all the time to going out to different places with Urano-san often.
Wow, look, Tanaka-kun, it's so cute.
Yeah, it really is cute, huh? She's cuter than that, though. Of course, I wasn't just running around hanging out with her all the time, too. I was planning my business and getting ready to build my company. It was a lot more difficult than I'd imagined. All of the plans that I had made in my head didn't go as planned, and everything was full of hiccups and problems. I really felt like giving up, but every time I did, Urano-san cheers me up.
It's okay. You're working so hard. It's going to go well.
Thank you, Urano-san. It's not just that either. She helps me out with a lot of grunt work, too. I'm really sorry for making you help me out with this kind of thing.
It's okay. I'm doing this because I want to.
Really?
Yeah. While helping you out, I came to a realization that I really like supporting people who are working really hard.
I see.
So, when you start up your new company, I want you to hire me as your secretary.
What? No, I can't do that. I don't even know if this whole business is gonna succeed.
Work hard so you don't put me on the streets and make me homeless, huh?
I'll do my best. I didn't know if Arano-san was being serious when she said that, or she was just trying to joke around and cheer me up. But thanks to her kind words, I was able to imagine a future where the two of us were working hand in hand. That made me even more motivated to work hard. Then one day, I randomly received a call from Uzai-kun. I wonder what he wants. Hello?
Yo, it's been a minute. How about we go out to eat this weekend, huh?
Actually, I'm kind of busy, so I don't think I can go this weekend.
I'll choose the store for us. Don't be late, huh?
No, I said… He already hung up. I wonder what he wants to talk to me about. Wait, he's not gonna make me buy some random supplements or something, is he? That weekend, I wasn't able to say no. Uzai-kun showed up to the place that he picked 30 minutes later than we had agreed to meet.
Yo, how you doing?
He invited me out to go eat, and he's not apologizing at all for being late. He really hasn't changed the least bit, has he? So, what did you want to talk to me about?
I don't have anything specific, but
Huh? You invited me out to come eat with you and you didn't have anything you wanted to talk to me about?
yeah, it's fine, man. Relax. So, how are things going? Were you able to find a new job?
No, I haven't found a job or anything like that, but…
Oh, come on. You can't be serious. You gotta shape it up, man. I'm a newbie, but everyone is asking me to work on all these super important jobs, you know? My superiors and bosses are all counting on me. Talk about pressure, huh?
Really? Wow, that's amazing.
I mean, it's not a big deal or anything, though.
He continued to brag about everything after that. How much everyone was looking forward to his work, how much he's helping out around his company. That kind of thing continued on for a while. Then…
You've gotta really contribute to society, you know? You haven't even found a job, man. You're gonna be an unemployed shut-in, just like you always have been.
Why the hell do I have to hear him lecture me?
Just so you know, I'm just giving you advice, huh? You really won't be able to survive going forward like this without thinking about anything at all. I mean, I can help you out if you want after I get promoted, but I can't hire someone who can't do anything at all, you know? I need someone with talent.
I'm thinking of my future too. I can't just have him talk crap to me like that. Maybe I should just shut up and tell him. Well, actually, I'm considering starting my own company instead of finding a job at a company.
What? What the hell is that?
Huh? What is it? Why are you so upset?
You're gonna start a company? You really underestimate how tough society is, huh? If you start a company, you realize that you're gonna be a CEO? You're just a shut-in. How the hell do you plan on doing that when you're always inside?
But I…
Ugh, I feel horrible after hearing that from you. I'm gonna go home now, prick.
Wait, hey! He said that he wanted to, and now he's just leaving. He's too selfish. Ugh. But after that, he continued to bother me and call me all the time. I thought about blocking his phone number because it was getting in the way of my work, but I figured he would get even more angry, so I can't do that either.
What is it? Why are you sighing?
Well, actually, at first I just kind of brushed it off and let it roll off my shoulder, but when he keeps going over and over and over, it's a little too much. Then Arano-san cheered me up.
I told you, you don't need to worry about what others say.
But I mean, it bothers me, you know? I can't just stop.
Then just listen to what I have to say only.
Huh?
You're going to be fine, Tanaka-kun. You work harder than anyone that I know, and I'm watching you closely.
Arano-san. If she wasn't around, I probably would have given up a long time ago. I lied and told Uzai-kun that I had given up on starting my own company because I didn't want him to talk to me anymore. He stopped messing with me in a heartbeat. Thanks to that, I was able to move forward with my preparations uninterrupted. A few months later, I started my own company. That wasn't the goal, though. This was just a starting line. I worked even harder than I did before to slowly build up sales. Arano-san and I slowly started changing too. Rano-san,
Yes?
please be my secretary.
This again?
Huh?
Nothing. It's totally nothing. Leave me alone. I thought you were finally going to ask me out this time.
Huh? What did you say?
I said it's nothing.
Slowly, we continued to shift our relationship. She must have gotten tired of waiting around for me. 3 years after she became my secretary, she asked me out during the summer. Another few years passed by, and then one day…
Sir, it's time.
Oh yeah, I'll head over right away. What are our plans for today?
We're going to have a meeting with some clients and then go out to eat with some of our chairmen.
Copy that.
We've been expecting you.
We have prepared the conference room for you. If you follow me right this way.
Huh? Uzai-kun? Majida-san?
Ugh.
What are you doing here?
What do you mean? I'm here to have a meeting? Huh?
Yeah, you're full of shit. We're having a meeting with a very important big-time CEO today.
Yeah, that's why I'm…
Why the hell are you two together anyway? I don't understand what's going on.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, sir. You two, shut the hell up!
You know this guy, sir?
He's the CEO and one of our very important clients.
I literally said that?
It's fine. Get the hell out of here. You go pour some tea or something.
I'm sorry.
Excuse us.
You stupid little… I'm so terribly sorry, sir.
It's fine. I've actually known them since high school.
Oh, I see. I can't believe that you two are the same age with the same background. I wish you would learn a thing or two from someone like you, sir.
I thought Uzai-kun was supposed to be the new hope or something.
Uzai, sir? Yeah, I don't know about that.
But from what he's told me, he was being asked to take care of a bunch of new projects from the second he started working here, and all of his bosses count on him.
I'm not sure who he's talking about, but neither of those two are able to do any kind of work at all. Everyone isn't sure of what to do with those two. They're still regular old employees, and some of the newer employees actually teach them how to do work. I think that some of the newer employees could actually do work better than them.
Ah, I see. It really was a mystery to me, why he called me up out of the blue to lecture me and brag about everything. Apparently, it was because he wasn't able to find his stride at all, and he just wanted to make himself feel better by finding someone he perceived to be in a lower place than him. He even lied about his work, too. That's why he was upset about me starting the company. A little while later, Uzai-kun came over to my office to talk to me.
You started your company, huh? You lying piece of shit. Whatever, I'll let it slide though.
Uh-huh. Thanks.
Hey, Tanaka, if you want me to come work for you, then I guess I can work for you. It's not a bad story for you. What do you think?
Are you being serious? Hell no, get out of here!
What? Why the hell not?
You realize that I haven't forgotten how much you betrayed me, right? You bragged and bragged, but you haven't left any results. I don't need employees who'll talk and they'll work. If you don't continue to strive to be better, you're never gonna grow and improve. If you keep finding someone who you perceive to be lower than you to make yourself feel better, you're gonna be left in the dust. And everyone has things they're good and bad at. It's not who's better or worse. You should just continue to elevate yourself.
What? I'm an amazing person!
He's not gonna understand for a while. I continued to grow my company quite a bit. We were making more and more sales, and interestingly enough, Uzai-kun and Majida-san actually had grown stagnant. They're so horrible at their jobs that they're finally sent off to the corner of the office, organizing basic documents. Whatever though, it's got nothing to do with me.
I can't believe those two would end up like that. I have mixed feelings about that.
But they're still married, so who knows? Maybe they're having a lovely life together.
Yeah, that's true. It's important to have someone that you can share experiences and feelings with. Someone you can support each other with.
Yeah, I agree. So yeah, about that. I figured that we should maybe start thinking about getting married.
No.
Huh?
You really are the same as before. You haven't changed one bit in that sense.
Huh?
You really think that I would be happy if you asked me out after we just talked about all of that? It's going to cut the happiness in half. If you're going to propose to me, I want you to ask me in a proper setting at the proper place, and then I might say…
You're right. Rano-san really did save me. If she wasn't around, I think my life would have been something way more insignificant. That's why I have to repay her, by making her the happiest woman in the world this time.
So, Dino Shida, what's going on with these documents? The numbers seem a little off. The inspection standards are delicate, but you're not saying.
Sir, this is just a mistake. I didn't mean to enter these numbers.
Sir, sorry to bother you while you were talking. I'm here to get the documents for the manager.
Hirayama? Don't surprise me like that.
My name is Koji Hirayama. I work in a manufacturing company as a salesman. Our company's old CEO recently became the president and the senior acting manager. Sodino Shida-san became the new CEO of the company. He was able to make a lot of money and profit as a senior acting manager, so he was chosen to take the place as new CEO, but…
Anyway, sir, you're about to go overseas for business, correct? Please know that you can count on me while you're away.
Yeah, but you haven't been working for a long time yet. You've always been fairly lax when it comes to safety standards, so take extra care.
No, come on. You're worrying too much, sir.
What is this bad hunch that I have? In the conversation he was just having with the CEO, is he… I was curious about what the other two were talking about, so I was looking into the documents while I was working late when… Huh? He definitely did lower the safety standards, didn't he? What the hell is Sodino Shida-san thinking? I have to report this. Sir, I'm sorry to bother you at this late hour. I have something that I need to talk to you about with the inspections. But the next day…
Hirayama, I heard from the section manager. There's nothing wrong with the paperwork, and you tried to blow it out of proportion, did you?
Sir, that wasn't just something that was a typo on a piece of paper. That was something that was actively going to affect the factory.
You don't believe me when I'm telling you that it's fine?
Yes, I know for a fact that I don't agree with how you're running things recently.
I'm disappointed. I guess someone who isn't interested in raising company profits isn't fit for working at HQ, huh?
Wait, hang on. Are you saying…
Don't worry, I know that there has to be a job that you're suited for at the branch you're going to. You just make sure to learn a thing or two before coming back to corporate, huh?
Understood, sir. I had dreamt of getting promoted at corporate by working hard and earning money for the company. But I was sent off to the middle of nowhere at the ripe age of 27 when I was supposed to be at my prime.
Isn't that guy Hirayama an elite from corporate HQ?
Right. He's got, no contracts at all.
How did this happen? Is there even a point in my continuing to work here?
Hirayama-kun, do you have a second?
Yes, ma'am. The person who asked for me was Usami, the department head of the sales department for this branch. We headed to the conference room. She was someone who was incredibly talented and skilled with her job, and she was able to get to department manager at a very young age.
Hirayama-kun, do you remember who I am?
Did we meet somewhere?
I was at corporate HQ back in the day. I thought you were a pretty hard-working and skilled newbie at the time, but was I mistaken? Why don't you actually give it your all, huh?
No, it's really not that big of a deal.
You aren't the kind of person that should be working at a branch like ours. Why did you get transferred all the way out here?
Well, I told her everything that happened between the new CEO and I. Of course, I was just a regular employee with no title, so she may not have believed me, but I told her anyway, and then…
I see.
If they say that it was just a mistake on paperwork, a typo, then I can't really say anything back, so…
He really hasn't changed, has he?
What do you mean, ma'am?
He's always played dirty like this. I don't really want to talk about it, but I moved over here because I couldn't agree with the way he did things. I have no regrets, of course. Whatever, though. I'm not talking about me right now. I'm interested in you right now.
Huh? What? Is she gonna do something to me?
You don't have anything going on in the afternoon, right? Can you come with me?
As for where she took me,
So, allow us to explain in detail. Hirayama, take it away.
why the heck am I having to do this business meeting out of the blue? She's terrified! She's literally trembling! Is she scared because the person looks kind of scary? I can understand if you were a newbie, but you're a department head. This is impossible. If you could take a look at page 2 of your package.
Whew, that was so scary. That guy is so scary that he's actually made someone cry during a business meeting.
I mean, he did seem like he was a stickler for rules, but I can't believe that someone as experienced as yourself would be completely shut down because of him.
I'm really not that big of a deal. I just worked hard at my desk job and people started praising me for my work ethic, which landed me where I am now. I am trying my best to make sure I don't screw up, but it's tough with this position, you know? I'm such a pansy. I'm not even really that good at sales anyway. Hey, let's take a quick break.
Afterward, she told me everything that happened, how she was a center of jealousy because she was promoted so quickly, about how she's got no one to talk to. She tries her best to act like nothing is wrong, but she feels like she's gonna be squashed by the pressure. No one really seems to notice or care, but she does make small mistakes often.
You were really good with your explanation today. We even managed to secure a contract. Hey, would you be able to keep helping me out from now on too? I'm sure there's a lot of stuff that you're wanting to speak up on that I can do for you. We can just be a team for a little while.
She's so close. I didn't realize how pretty she is when she's up close. I think anyone can do that to you, but if you think that I can help you out, absolutely. We started going out on all our sales together after that day.
Did you hear? Hirayama-san is being marked by the department manager. Apparently they're doing outside sales together. I bet she's chewing his ass out.
Interesting rumors being spread around.
I want to quit. I can't talk in front of 3 people.
Oh, come on, don't be so weak like that. Let's get prepared for our next meeting, huh?
I'm just gonna fake sick and leave work early that day.
This is bad. She's so cute. She's my older boss, and I just want to protect her.
It's Usami. Yes, I'm on my way.
Talk about a gap in attitude. Afterwards, here are the documents for today. Also, I'll go ahead and bring the company car around. Make sure you hydrate. It's hot today.
Thank you, Hirayama-kun. You're really considerate.
I'm like her secretary or something. I mean, with how much she compliments me, I've got 0 complaints. I wasn't able to work without worrying about how people saw me when I worked under our new CEO. But now the department manager is always right next to me, and I'm able to really spread my wings. But we've got so much less work that I'm bored. I don't even have anything to do this afternoon. Our factory is only 3 hours away by car. If we just go directly, I might find some evidence on him. Well, actually, what's the point of me doing anything anyway? It's not like I could do anything, and besides, I'm sure I won't be able to go into the factory even if I do go, and I don't have a car.
Hirayama-kun, come over here.
Ma'am!
Listen, our clients actually praised me for my documents being really easy to read.
I mean, I make most of the documents.
Sorry. I know that it's mostly your credit, but for some reason I'm the only one getting credit for it. I've reported it to higher-ups, though. Don't worry.
But it's so much easier to work now, and there's no baseball team without a coach.
Thank you for always working so hard with me. I'll buy us some food after we're done.
I'll find a store first then.
Work first.
I actually feel really satisfied working with a manager like this. I caught myself wishing that this sort of daily life never ended. You've had too much to drink, ma'am. You drink non-alcoholic drinks when we're out with company parties. Do you normally drink that much?
I try to hold back when I drink with people at work. I feel like if I get drunk, I might say something I don't need to say.
So I guess she thinks that she's able to say whatever she wants when she's around me. That would make me happy. We're in the middle of nowhere, but I can't see the stairs at all. Wait, no! We need to go home!
The trains are still running. What are you planning on doing after this?
Huh? After this? Is she saying something like, do you want to come over to my house? No way, not this soon, right?
Are you going to work at this branch for the rest of your career? Or do you want to go back to corporate?
Ah, I see. Well, I'm really not sure where I want to go with my career, to be honest. I really like working with you, so I'm fine with this keeping up, honestly. But when I started working, I was really trying to get promoted at corporate, so I want to solve everything with the CEO and go back to corporate too.
You being around really helps me out too, Hirayama-kun.
I'm glad that I can be of service.
You're always supporting me mentally, and you really just make me feel safe. Hey, Hirayama-kun, what do you think? You want to do this with me going forward?
I don't know what I want to do yet. I can't just decide that quickly. To be honest, I want to be greedy and say that I wish I could have both wishes come true.
Then just be greedy.
Huh?
There's a lot I need to finish up at my branch, so I can't go right away. But I can work hard to try to get you back to corporate and try to find myself a better position to work at corporate too.
I'll be looking forward to it.
Hey, you better mean that when you say it.
I do. I think that you can do anything that you want and that I can accomplish anything as long as I'm with you too. So I'll be waiting for that moment.
Yeah, leave it to me.
I continue to support my manager like I always do. I still follow her around like I'm her secretary going on our outside sales. Thanks to that effort and teamwork, our sales are actually growing as a branch. Then,
Congratulations on 3rd place in sales nationwide! Cheers!
we worked hard, and hopefully my hard effort contributed to our record sales of 3rd place in nationwide sales.
I mean, it's mostly your sales pretty much, ma'am. No, you guys have definitely sold more than before too. It's not just me. Besides...
What do you do weekends, Hirayama-san? Do you normally go out and play sports or something?
No, not really. I just kind of roll around and do nothing all day. I've got the belly to speak for it too.
I don't see it at all.
What is that? Hirayama-san looks popular.
Wait, seriously? Why is he being super kind to Hirayama?
Hmm? What is it, ma'am? Do you want me to pour you a glass?
I don't want any more alcohol. I need a mic.
There are no mics here. We're not a karaoke bar.
Then I'll just have to use... excuse me, everyone. I have something I need to tell you all.
Huh? Is something about to begin?
She's cute, isn't she?
Ma'am.
Hirayama-kun and I, our relationship runs deep.
Huh?
Huh? We work on documents together, we go out, and he buys me drinks and something. That kind of deep relationship.
That's not deep at all.
Also, most of the contracts that I secured this time around were all pretty much thanks to Hirayama-kun.
Huh? Hirayama-san did that?
It's true. Hirayama-kun is always supporting me. I can't secure any kind of contracts without him, and all I do is try to tell people what to do.
Ma'am.
Hirayama-kun is my important... I've got to go to the bathroom.
But why now of all times? Ugh. A few days later, I was called up by the manager on the weekend.
Hey, sorry to keep you waiting. All right, you're in your suit. Good.
Today is work, right?
Oh, there's a nice little place on the way there. Let's have lunch there, huh?
Oh, right, sure. Thank you. Sorry for making you drive. I don't have a car.
Also, there's a really nice road that runs in the mountains with a really great view. And there's ice cream at a servicing area on the way there, and...
Today is work, right?
Yeah, of course it's work. What else would it be?
I mean, yeah, but I don't know.
Were you going to say that this was actually a date? Were you a little excited?
No, not really. I mean, sorry, a little bit.
What? Is that some kind of confession or something? What? How could you do that in an office place, huh?
Well, you're basically making me say it. Afterwards.
The air is so nice out here.
Right. I mean, this has to do with work, but why did she do this on her day off? What is she thinking?
Hey, Hirayama-kun?
Yes?
I want you to keep working hard, huh? We're going to keep getting better numbers, and we're going to make the CEO really pay for what he's done.
Right? Let's keep pushing forward then. I thought that kind of peaceful day would continue on forever, but then everything suddenly changed.
I'm now the department manager in place of Isami-san. Nice to meet you all, thank you.
Huh? Apparently, from what everyone is saying, the department manager, Usami ex-department manager, was taken into corporate to be the division chief there. I can't believe she would just disappear on us like this, and without saying a word. She won't pick up her phone, and I guess that's all I really meant to her.
Can someone go by corporate sometime? You just need to deliver something to the CEO, is all.
Corporate, huh? It's so far.
I'm gonna pass on that too. I want to focus on my job here.
I'll go take care of that. I'm free. I couldn't imagine what life would be without Usami-san anymore. I might just be another employee to her, but I want to tell her what I'm really feeling. At least once. I accepted the grunt work to deliver something to the CEO. It was awkward to see him, but I mean, it was an excuse.
Sir, I'm begging you. Please just admit that there was some tampering with the QC and safety checks.
You're so persistent. There is no proof. It was just a mistake on the paperwork.
No, there is proof for sure of foul play.
Ma'am, what are you doing?
Hirayama-kun, you've got it, right? The anniversary photo from the date the other day?
I'd finally gotten some photo proof of the new CEO's wrongdoings. During our date the other day, she used her connections to get into the factory to talk to someone. I got a copy of the inspection from said person. If I had the paperwork from corporate, then there's no way that he could come up with any excuses.
All right, you'll be able to make it back to corporate now, huh?
I'm not gonna use this because I don't want to go back to HQ.
Why? It's the proof that you've been looking for, right? And they treated you like crap. Why wouldn't you want to get your revenge?
Well,
I mean, I'll let you handle what you want to do with that. It's all your choice from here on out. You do understand what happens when you tamper your own factory's security standards, right? And the CEO of all people.
Hey, if you don't stop, I'm going to call security on you. Or else...
No, let me hear more about all of that.
So, what are you doing here?
Well, I got a call from Usami-san about something urgent that she wanted to talk about. Work finally kind of slowed down, so I came back a little early.
Huh?
Hirayama-kun, why don't you show our president our anniversary pictures?
it's this, sir. Some of the manuals that the people who are on the site were handed to use as instructions.
I suppose it's worth looking into.
Oh, where did you get that?
I went to the factory and looked it up. You have no idea how much free time we have over at the other branch.
No, that's all a lie! You can fake documents all you want, it's so easy!
I'm so disappointed. I suppose someone who is only interested in the numbers can't handle being something as important as a CEO. You're gonna take responsibility for this. You go home and wait for a decision on how to handle this.
But I worked so hard to finally get to the position of CEO!
The CEO was halfway forced to resign and the president took back over the company again. The employees that aided in Sodi Noshida's tampering were also punished, and many people were moved around as a result of the punishments. I was able to go back to corporate with the new title of project lead. The only thing was that Usami-san had transferred to corporate only for this one purpose. After she finished everything up, she went right back to her branch. Talk about disappointing. I really wish I could have worked with her at corporate.
Then how about we hang out together in private, huh?
Usami-san, what are you doing here?
Well, I had something to do back at corporate, so I figured I'd stop by. So, what do you say? If you live with me, you can see me every day.
Are you suggesting we go out then?
Of course. I can't live without you anymore.
If you're okay with a guy like me, I'd love to. That's how we started living together. A few months later. Emma-san, are you gonna be late today?
I don't know. I can't work as efficiently without you, Koji-kun. I'm gonna do the laundry before I go to work, so you have a great day.
We rented a room between both of our workspaces. The commute was kind of far, so it kind of sucked. But if that's all I had to do to be with Emma-san, then I was totally fine with it.
Oh, and you've missed 2 strands of hair on your beard, and your eyebrows aren't completely symmetrical.
You're being way too strict on your inspection. My name is Shinya Sakaguchi. I'm a junior that goes to Romance Lab High. I've always liked to play volleyball, and I'm even part of the volleyball club in high school.
Hey, Sakaguchi! We don't have enough balls!
Oh yeah, I'll bring some by. But I'm still forced to be the ball boy as a junior.
Come on, man, your job is to be a grunt.
Sorry. His name is Uzawa Asugi. He's a classmate and self-proclaimed MVP of the volleyball club. He was pretty much the main person to push grunt work onto me.
Hey,
We'll do that kind of thing for you.
I had a bunch of kind underclassmen, so I was happy, but...
Hey, what the hell are you doing? How about you focus on your practice, huh? Just let him handle the grunt work. But,
I'm totally fine. I'm doing this because I want to. Thanks, guys.
See?
There were other problems with this club as well. I wasn't the only person that was struggling.
Excuse me. How should I make the sports drink? Huh? You don't even know how to make drinks?
They were managers of the volleyball team. Hirumi Terui, the junior, and Tazuki Sujimura, the sophomore.
You just put that powder into water and melt it. That's it.
I understand that, but how much powder do you use for a single cup of water?
Who knows?
Huh?
You shouldn't be asking me that. I'm busy, so go figure it out yourself.
What? What do I do?
I can help you out. It's pretty difficult making drinks, actually.
Thank you.
You can just add about this much water to this much powder. You can kind of figure out how much ice you want to use based on your hunch.
I see. Thank you so much.
If there's anything else that you don't know how to do as a manager, just let me know. I help you out. That is what's going on.
I see.
Urasugi and Tarori-san have been dating since their freshman year. Urasugi-kun always acted badass around her, and Tarui-san became a manager to see him up close. I don't really like to complain much, but those two have always been bothering me and making me go through hell.
All right, we're done with practice. We're gonna go home. You clean up, Sakaguchi.
Thanks.
Okay then.
Let's go hang out before going home, Kurumi.
Hell yeah!
I said that a lot of the newbies would help me out with everything, but I kept turning down when they offered. Thanks, but I'm used to things, so it's fine. It's actually easier for me to do things on my own. Be careful going home, huh? I appreciate it, but I don't want him to get in the way. Let me explain. After the regular practice times are over, I'm allowed to just freely play alone till I'm kicked out of the school. All right, let's do this! Receiving, tossing, and... Attack! I had to clean up so I could only practice for a little time, but I was able to not give up and keep pushing because I had this time. I mean, it's a little lonely at times. There's only so much practice you can do on your own.
Wow!
Huh? Tsujimura-san? I thought you went home.
I couldn't let you clean up on your own, so I came back to help.
I see.
But you have insane hops. You jumped up that high without even running.
Thanks.
Are you always practicing like this after practice is over?
Yeah, I am. I mean, I have to or I can't practice.
Would it be alright if I help you out with your practice?
Huh? You'll help me?
Is that okay?
No, that's totally fine, but...
Thank you.
She continued to help me practice.
Is the pole high enough for your practice?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Just her being around helped me practice more efficiently and try new techniques. It was truly helpful. We were often forced to do grunt work, so we started talking more often during practice as well.
Why are you being pushed to do grunt work? Honestly, you're so much better than Waryusugi-san.
I'm not exactly tall, you know?
I'm the spiker, you idiot!
His words, not mine.
Wow, I can kind of hear it in my head.
But I didn't really want to budge, so he just started pushing grunt work onto me and...
I see.
I mean, it's not that I have any kind of problem with grunt work, so I thought that it would be fine as long as I could play, but... I just couldn't help but want to be the spiker.
Did you hear him, Kurumi?
Well, Warasugi-kun?
I totally heard that. It's hilarious.
You're gonna be working grunt work for the whole career that you're in volleyball. Just keep polishing those balls.
That's hilarious.
It's okay.
Huh?
I know for a fact you're working hard, Sakaguchi-san.
Tsujimura-san. Sujimura-san was angrier than I would have imagined, but she was apparently not used to being angry. She didn't know how to be mad at someone.
What is wrong with those people? I'm just so... We're going to show them up.
Yeah. I love that she can get so upset and mad over something. Trying to defend me. What a great girl. Then one day, I was practicing on my own when this happened. Sorry for always making you help out so late.
It's okay. I have the most fun when I'm helping you out with your practice. I've always had dreams from when I was young to help someone with their secret training.
That's an interesting dream.
It's kind of embarrassing, but the reason that I became a manager was because of a certain manga. There's a secret training story in that, and...
Huh? What kind of manga is it?
Well, it's a little girl's manga, but it's really fun. It's literally my Bible, to be honest.
That much, huh? I'm kind of curious.
Oh, I'll lend it to you if you want.
Really? Thanks. They would take the mangas from me if I brought them to school, so we went to a cafe on our weekend and started reading mangas together.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Wow, that's a lot of manga.
There are 82 novels, so...
I don't know if I can read all of that. I was a little worried, but after I started reading, I couldn't stop turning the page. It was literally the most addicting manga I'd read. A few days later, we continued to talk about mangas while we were at practice. That was so much fun! The main character was just a total badass.
Right? I know!
I'm gonna take you all around the country. What a total badass. He is the man. Honestly, I kind of fell for it, and I'm a guy.
I totally get it. That was actually the scene that made me want to be a manager. I'm being serious.
I see then.
I'll take you all around the country.
That's so nice. I'll be looking forward to it.
I'm just joking, of course. Both Sujimura-san and I didn't take that seriously. We started hanging out more often on the weekends to go read each other's mangas. She actually had a lot of hobbies, and she dragged me around all over the place.
I'm sorry for making you come with me. I just couldn't go to a lot of places alone, so, you know.
It's totally fine. I'm having a lot of fun too.
That's really nice to hear.
She seemed pretty quiet, but she turned out to be a pretty energetic and bright girl. Being around her, it made me happy too.
Come on, what are you doing?
Whoa!
If you don't hurry up, they're going to sell out of what we came for.
Then one day, we ended up scrimming with a really tough school who always made it to the nationals. Apparently, there's a high school that sounds like our school, so they asked to scrim with us, thinking it was them. Everyone was panicking because we were going to be scrimming with a nationals team. Everyone except one guy.
Look at all of you, terrified and trembling. You guys are gonna play against high schools just like us. You shouldn't be so afraid.
I knew it, Uzao. You're so badass.
They might want to recruit me after they see me playing, huh?
What? So, you're going to go far away? I don't want that. Kurumi is so sad.
Or Sugi-kun was always confident like that, but when we actually played, they were unable to play at all. It was completely one-sided, and it was like watching kids play with pros.
Dude, this isn't practice.
Don't be like that. We're the ones that accidentally screwed up and asked to scrim with them.
Oh no, but we came all the way out here to do this? We don't have any time to the tourneys.
I get it, but what are we gonna do?
Ugh. Nah, I don't want to play this. Hey, Sakaguchi, you can take my spot.
Huh? You want me to just jump in with no practice?
See ya. It's all up to you now.
Oh. I don't know what he wants me to do. I've never ever been in a game before, and it's against them too.
We got this, Sakaguchi-san.
He's jumping so high.
We can't stop that!
You're so cool, Sakaguchi-san.
Huh? What the hell?
Hey, Uza, what's going on? He came in place of you and now he's just beating everyone left and right.
The hell am I supposed to know?
He was that good at volleyball?
All right. This is where we start. Come on! Let's do this!
Yeah!
Damn, that guy's good!
We fought hard after that, but we still lost pretty badly. The score was pretty bad to begin with, so no matter how hard we fought to get points back, we weren't able to catch up.
Oh, I didn't realize that you were that good. You should have said something sooner.
If you had played from the beginning, we might have won!
Oh, that's not true. They were just caught off guard is all. They figured out how to defend against me towards the end. They really are something else, huh?
You just got lucky. Don't act like you're all that. Our club is just tiny and weak, so no matter how hard we work, we're gonna be losers.
Wow.
Right, Karumi? You think so too?
Huh? Yeah, totally. I totally agree.
What is your name?
Huh? Me? My name is Shinya Sakaguchi. Why don't the other team's coach run with me? He's not gonna complain to me, is he?
If you'd like, would you like to come to our school and play on our team?
Huh?
Our team is very strong with its defense. I think we're top 1 or 2 in the nation.
Yes, sir. I could definitely see that. It worked well with no one expecting my aggressiveness, but they figured out how to counter me fairly quickly.
You seem to have a good game sense as well. Then you should understand.
I'm sorry. That offer is incredibly kind of you, but I'm gonna have to turn that offer down.
Huh? Sakaguchi-san?
And why is that? We've got dorms at our school. I could talk to your parents about all of this too, if you're worried about tuition.
No, it's got nothing to do with that.
Then what is it?
It's because I made a promise.
A promise?
That I'm gonna take her all around the nation.
Huh? Are you saying...
I was able to take part in practice after that. Asugi-kun basically gave up his position for me, which meant that he was now in charge of picking up the balls.
Well, why does this have to happen to me?
Then one day,
Hey,
what is it, Terori-san?
you're really working hard recently, you know? And you kinda look cool doing that.
Uh-huh, thanks, I guess.
So, would you be willing to go out with me?
Huh? Definitely not.
What? Why not?
do you really think that I would say sure, let's go out?
Hey, what the hell, Kurumi?
Ugh, Uzao, what do you want from me? You're always doing grunt work and you're not cool looking at all.
Enough! That's just for now. I'm gonna get my position back in a heartbeat, just you watch.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. You're horrible at volleyball.
Eh?
I'm not even a player and I can tell that you're horrible at this. I was so surprised that you were acting all bossy when you're so bad.
What?
I'm gonna go now. That wasn't the only challenge that happened either. The other newbies started following me around more with a newfound respect of me.
We're gonna follow you everywhere.
Thanks.
We're gonna follow you till the end of days!
Yeah, don't follow me that much. That's a little too far. Honestly, I was pretty surprised at everything that was happening, but I was happy to have teammates that were willing to push to try to get into nationals with me. And more than anything,
Hey, here's your towel, Sakaguchi-san.
oh, thanks.
I believe in you, Sakaguchi-san.
Yeah. I was able to push so hard because she was around. A year went by.
We're finally here. It's the championship. If we win, we're going to go to nationals.
Ugh, my head is about to explode.
It's okay. You've been working hard. All those blood, sweat, and tears are paying off.
Yeah, but it's a miracle I made it here at all, so...
That's not true. It's all your hard work and effort.
Tsujimura-san cheered me up like that, but during the one game that mattered, I completely choked. She came up to me and immediately knew what she had to do.
Do you remember that manga that I lent you about a year ago?
The volleyball manga, right? I remember it.
Then you remember what the heroine did to cheer up the main character during the finals, right?
It's been a really long time since I read, so I want to say that she,
You gotta win so that you can take me all around the nation.
Yes!
Hey, that's where you're supposed to smile and say, "You know I will."
Oh, right. I'm gonna win this, though. I mean, I can't be for sure, but I'm gonna do everything I can and give it my all.
That's very you, Sakaguchi-san. I really love that about you.
There are limits to how hard you can push for yourself, but for someone else, I will work hard and try harder for her.
Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. And don't forget to check out our other episodes too. According to my calculations, you are about to like and subscribe to our videos. Thank you for watching. See you next time.